What's going on, family? Welcome to the Fighter Share Report. It's Wednesday, a little after 7 p.m. Hopefully, you're still digesting whatever you, or maybe you're eating right now, or on your way to get something to eat. Either way, thank you for watching us. Hey, my name's Brew. This is the Badger. We're here to hopefully lift your spirits for another 20 to 30 minutes. And when we're done, you'll remember we come on again tomorrow night at 11 p.m. for the beatdown. So, without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to the Badger for the rest of the introduction. Sir?
What's going on, brother? How you doing today, man?
Man, I'm blessed.
Yeah, man. I'm just happy to be here for another day, man, and get this therapy session in a little earlier. Because like you said, like you previously mentioned, the beat down every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So today is the Fighter Show Report every Sunday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. So we right on schedule, man. It's raining, but that's a typical Florida summer. So we all good with that. I'm just ready to get this therapy on, man. What we got?
Well, I got to say this. I know you don't make a big deal of it, but happy birthday, man. We want everybody to know that you were born at one point. And,
You're giving away too many secrets, man.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. But, hey, ladies, he was born with the shades and hat on. That's why Mama was mad at him. We got a good show for you tonight. We're going to recap the fights from last night. Hey, and then talk about some upcoming things and some, and I can't wait for the couldn't have been me. I'm telling you, the couldn't have been me, literally. Couldn't have been either one of us. Literally. Telling you. Peter would have been mad at me. That's all I'm going to say. Peter would have come to get me. So, bro, and I don't mean the bread. I'm talking about the people.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But humans need an organization to protect them from animals sometimes. On my grind. What's going on my grind? I'm guessing it's going to be the top ranked recap. Look at that.
You talked it up.
Whew. Okay, can I talk up the 6 lucky lotto numbers so I can run out and buy a ticket tonight?
Hey, you and me both, right? We need that.
I mean, I'll still be here tomorrow for the beatdown at 11 p.m.
I'm trying to tell you.
But a lot of other places I wouldn't be if I hit that.
Well, let's just say if we did, people all around the world would have no choice but to listen to us if we had that kind of money.
Hey, my pop said if he won the lotto, he would buy a 100-gallon toilet because he would talk so much crap, it would still overflow.
Why do I feel like that's such an accurate representation of what your pops would have said? That fits it perfectly for me.
And he'd be sitting on it with a cigar. Listen, it was a decent card last night. I mean, your boy Clay. Oh my goodness, was Clay's last name? Clay Collard. Cassius Clay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he destroyed Buddy.
Yeah. Unfortunately for Clay Collard, this is what America does, right? We love these instant 15 minutes of fame. And listen, I don't want to speak out of turn. So I'm not dismissing any of Clay's hard work or his dedication to his craft. What I'm saying is he's not a world-class fighter. Okay. This is good for right now. Top Rank ain't paying him crap. And guess what? He's building a star off of this. So everybody's winning. He may mess around and get some endorsements, or at worst, he's going to get additional opportunities once this run is over. So good for him. And like I said, Top Rank, they kind of created a star, not intentionally, right? It just kind of happened. So guess what? More people going to tune each time this kid fights. He's going to fight every time Top Rank calls because he needs the money. And he understands it. Well, if he's smart, if he has the right people in his corner, this is an opportunity for him to really monetize his brand or create one in the process.
Yeah.
To, hopefully sustain him for a while.
He's 4-0 this year. He has 4 fights in 2020. Three of his first 4 fights were against undefeated prospects. Again, they weren't like 20-0 or 15-0. They were like 3-0, 5-0, 7-0, 10, something like that. And then he beat somebody he was supposed to beat last night. So it is what it is. I agree with you wholeheartedly on that. Listen, I was pulling for Helen Joseph, but Michaela Mayer got her.
Yeah, it's levels to it. And sometimes people like Miss Joseph falls short because they probably haven't had the proper training and guidance along the way. Her story will completely outshine this fight. And we got to give credit to Michaela Mayer, who continues to put herself at the head of the class for women's boxing. She's an attractive young woman. She's well spoken and she can fight her tail off. And she's putting a lot of work. I think Kay Corona is her coach, who is also working with Jerry Hurd. And I think Kenneth Sims, who's a friend of the show. We had him on a while back.
No, she's with the guy who used to coach for USA Boxing, Al.
Yeah, but if I'm not mistaken, they're all from the same tree. I think Kay Corona is like the head of that group because they all train out in Colorado. And that's based on what I saw on her Instagram. Now, you may be right, but, you know.
Now, Al was, I mean, looking at the story they did, Al's been her guy since her dad brought her to him. And he wouldn't train girls, but she would never quit. So he kept training her. And I can't remember Al's last name. Oh my!
Yeah, I know who you're speaking of with Al, and you're probably absolutely correct.
But
I know that
Al,
she was trained
as Corona. So
no, but
that's why he wasn't there last night.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, he was. But no, that's our guy.
Well, either way, man, congratulations to Michaela Mayer on dominant performance. She's climbing up the ranks as far as becoming more of a face of women's boxing. I love it. She really displayed some boxing skills last night. Quick hands. I mean, just the counter punching. I mean, Helen just looked tired after a while, and it just became like a one-sided fight. I would have liked to see Mary get a stoppage, but you know, it's all good. It worked out. But definitely congratulations to Michaela. And
well, look at that style, man. Look at Joseph's style. You take the air out of your own tire when you're always bending and fighting from that low.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, that's lack of teaching. You know, she hasn't been trained properly. I mean, she may be able to get away with that back home, but that's not going to get it at high level. And and we can say the same thing for Clay Collard. A lot of things that he doing was just not technically sound and wasn't, you know, what those more polished and established fighters were doing. He'll realize that as he climbs the ranks. But all in all, another, you know, decent card for Top Rank. Whatever ratings were out there, they got them. And yeah. Good. Big ups to all those people, all those men and women that fought and that came home victorious.
Nice. And the Herring fight looks like it's going to be rescheduled. So,
yeah, I'm kind of over that. I mean, they really giving Jamel a run around, and he continues to be the consummate professional throughout all this, which is only going to help his brand, I hope, to a degree, with him also being a Marine.
Yeah.
So we'll see how he can capitalize off that. But yeah, that's 2 fights from where it's been canceled. I hope it doesn't happen a third time.
What else you got, bro?
That's all I got for that, man. I guess we move on.
Meanwhile,
yeah, man,
in Gotham,
I know, right? So this is the thing here, man. Destination fights. You don't know what I mean by that?
No.
Man, listen. American promoters are taking their fights abroad, and they trying their best to get out of here. I just saw where, and DAZN is not an American-based company, but when their guy Canelo Alvarez fights, he fights in the States. They're talking about putting his fight on either Alcatraz Island, New Zealand, and I forgot what the third location was. Yeah, they're just trying to figure it out, man.
No Mexican wants to fight on Alcatraz Island. That's like telling a black man, "Hey, you know what? We've rented out Rikers Island. We want you to fight over there." No, come on. But I guess, hey, if you want to avoid COVID, ain't nobody gonna try to break in to see it.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, man, I mean, you know, it's an attraction, right? It kind of gives it another allure. I like the idea. Don't know how plausible it is. I don't know what infrastructure you need to put on Alcatraz Island. The other place was Mount Rushmore, an outdoor fighting event. Yeah, they just throwing ideas out there, man. I don't look.
You might as well say the Grand Canyon.
Whatever works. Whatever it takes, whatever works. You're going to get a lot more leeway doing outdoor events than you are indoor events because you can kind of set your own terms to that. So I'm not mad. Promoters got to find a way to eat. Fighters got to find a way to fight. So
Mount Rushmore. This is getting silly.
I mean, the president already did the parade there, so what's the difference?
I'm done. Okay.
I'm just saying he broke the mold, so it kind of fits, right?
Yeah. Well, you know, he could always use some tear gas and rubber bullets, and you can just have the fight on the White House lawn.
Now, what I find interesting about these destination fights is guess who looks good doing this?
Dana White.
All the time. Why is he always ahead of this stuff, man? I don't understand. Like,
I applaud you for using stuff.
I mean, he just seems to be a step ahead all the time, man. It kind of makes you just become more of a fan of him, right? It's like he is a guy that typically probably wouldn't resonate with a lot of things that we agree on, right? Or with the way we perceive things. But damn if he just don't keep winning.
Yeah.
Like this is turned into the Dana White summer. And people are gonna try to pick stuff and have criticisms, but it's hard to criticize him, man. He is rolling right now.
Yeah. I mean, really, that song, All I Do Is Win, 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 no matter what. That's his theme right now for this summer.
Yeah.
That is his theme. I mean, it is crazy. Everything he's touched so far worked this summer. It's amazing. I can't. You know what? I think a good destination, to be honest, and I'm not joking, I don't know if they would do it, but I think out where the pyramids are in Egypt will be a great destination for any fight. Like if Wilder beats Fury and you have Wilder Joshua, that'd be a great destination.
Yeah, I can see that. There ain't no telling how they gonna match all this up, but you know, what we're learning from COVID is it's actually bringing people closer together in a weird way than it ever has before. We're doing fights in places fights wouldn't normally happen. People are becoming more familiar with these fighters because they're stuck at home and all they can do is watch this stuff. Yeah. This is weird, but I mean, I guess if you're looking for a silver lining, there it is.
Well, and it's also teaching, I guarantee you, there'll be more self-made millionaires and billionaires made during this time because it teaches you to really rely on that industrial creative spirit. If it's in you, now's when you'll bring it out. Now's when because the competition is used to just doing what's already out there. So if you have the courage to reinvent the wheel or find something that worked that people just stop using and bring it back, look, it could be amazing. And I'm going to stop rambling.
No, I hear you, man. Hey, and that's the way it's looking. So, you know, what can we say? Moving on over. Yeah, I said it.
Uh-oh.
Bro. I mean, are you ready?
Hey, let's go. Let's go.
All right, man. Here we go. For those of you that have been waiting for this, because this is normally our chance to kind of rant and just say, you know, just kind of say our piece, man. It's gonna get real interesting right now, and everybody that doesn't know us, we don't shy away from a good fight. And here we go. We are looking at our boy Nick Cannon canned by Viacom. You kick this one off, bro, and tell me what you think, because this is getting to be a bit much right now. First the Fat Boys, but first Deshaun Jackson, then the Fat Boys break up. Now this, what is going on, man?
He's got his own money.
The boy's got his own money.
Listen, I want to get the backstory for all this. I don't know if you have any more information, because Nick has been the golden child as far as black folks in Hollywood. First of all, he's a stand-up comedian. Then he just takes over Nickelodeon. Then he gets Wild and Out. Then he gets Mariah Carey. I mean, now he gets fired.
Yeah, it's like the punch that you don't see coming, right? Right. I know a lot of people that feel like Nick Cannon's kind of like a clown, right? A lot of people, especially early in his career, we never really identified with Nick. You know, we like what he was doing. Hey, shouts out to Shortstop. We like Nick, you know, but Nick never was the comedian that we embraced. Then he got into a rap career. Yeah. And that was like,
we didn't embrace that either. But
what happened is he kept putting out pretty decent movies, right? Yeah. He keeps kind of, and then he comes out with Drumline, which is a cult classic, and it's like, oh, there's something here. He gets Mariah Carey. He gets lupus, gets incredibly sick.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden he comes out with a turban. And we're like, what the hell is going on with Nick?
Yeah.
Then Nick becomes woke. And here we are. So for the people that haven't been following Nick Cannon, he has a podcast called Cannon's Class. And in this podcast, Nick is unapologetically woke. And what's drawn the ire of the Jewish community is he pretty much made statements about what we all kind of have read and have heard about the Illuminati, the Bilderbergs, the Rothschilds, and basically how the Jewish people control all the media and all the entertainment.
And I'm trying to figure out what's the big shock about this?
That Nick Cannon saying it. And it wasn't just the fact that he said it, he stood on it. And it was also the person he had on the show at the time, one of your homeboys, a little bit too old for me, Professor Griff from Public Enemy.
Wow.
And the conversation got deep.
Wow.
Yeah.
If you're going to have anybody discussing this topic and you want to make a statement and draw the attention of other people, Professor Griff will be it. That would be it. Listen, we all know if you're in the entertainment business at all, or if you're just a layman who reads, you understand who runs Hollywood, who runs New York. You don't hear names like, Darnell Jackson gets in trouble as the head of a studio. You don't hear that. You hear Harvey Weinstein gets in trouble as the head of a studio. It's not. I'm not being anti-Semitic. I'm just being real. There are certain groups that run the entertainment business. The Jews and the homosexuals. That's who runs entertainment. Now, if you can prove me wrong, I will come on here and I will apologize. If you can prove me wrong. I didn't say anything derogatory. I'm just stating what it is. Go ahead, bro.
Nah, and in an interesting turn of events, guess who still has him on their payroll? Fox. Fox. Now, Viacom owns all of your favorite channels not named Fox.
Right.
MTV, BET, and all these other companies you can think of where most of you guys get your TV entertainment from. Mm-hmm. Viacom fired him. Guess who's still the host of The Mad Singer? Nick Cannon. And that's on Fox. I'm done. I don't know where to go from here. I can't make this up. This actually happened. I don't know. I'm at a loss for words. Typically, I'm never that person, but I'm at a loss for words right now.
Who does the KKK hate worse than black people? Jewish people. So that's what he's talking about. Hey, we see no reason to fire. That's just how they work. Oh my goodness, did he associate Fox with the KKK? Sorry, how did Rupert Murdoch and his family make their money? Check out all the Aboriginal, indigenous people that they drove off cliffs and killed. Again, I'm not going to apologize for speaking reality.
Keep preaching, brother. I ain't mad at you. It's just interesting because what we're now seeing is that you get caught in this conundrum, right? And it's been heading down this rabbit hole for a long time with this whole free speech thing. I'm all for free speech. I'm also for the repercussions of whatever that you say.
Right.
I would like to think that Nick was prepared for this. I like to think that Nick knew he was going to have this conversation with Professor Griffin. There was going to be some blowback. I hope Nick is prepared for everything that comes along with this. Nick is wealthy. They can't touch his money. But what's weird is at one point, and this is kind of going back to the whole Viacom thing, I was under the impression that Nick Cannon owned the rights to Wild 'N Out, which is one of the most successful shows of the past decade, right? How long has Wild 'N Out been going on? Has it been 10 years?
It's been over 10 years.
It's been over 10 years, right?
You're working into about 14 years now.
And he's got destination venues for this. Miami being one of them. Las Vegas being another. I think one in Hollywood. He's turned this into a whole brand. And I think that Viacom actually owns that. I think he was, from what I read about his post on social media, it sounds like he was swindled out of his ownership of Wild 'N Out, which is terrible because that was something he built from the ground up that was very successful. And that was a lot of blood, sweat, and years he put into that.
Okay. again, I'm not shocked because you have to understand every step that you take in the next 3 to 4 to 5 when you're in that venue. I have heard so many times from people who have done well and been hoodwinked in that industry that do not get into the entertainment industry if you don't know how to play chess and play chess very well. Because there are people who are hired to take things from under you for a living. So if it's a successful product, they're going to offer you the money to buy you out first because they'll have to feel good about themselves. And then when you say, no, 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 I want to keep building this and I'm building it on your network. So why would I think you would then try to get it out from under me? Because we're both making money, right? Right? That's why sharecropping didn't work during slavery.
Touche, brother. Touche. Well, enough about that. Enough of the doom and gloom of the world we live in. Everybody's favorite time of the show, well, at least yours.
Ignorant portion of the show. Yes. Bro, I'm setting this up. I'm letting you know. Shortstop will appreciate this if she's still watching. Shortstop will really appreciate this. You know, it may take her back to her prom date. I don't know.
You gotta relax, bro.
I'm just joking because I love you, Shortstop. I do. But this could, I'm telling you, Peter would be beating down my gate and I'd be standing there waiting for him in the yard. That's all I'm gonna say. This could not have been me or you. I already know this. So without further ado, well, it's thundering pretty bad here. So if I just all of a sudden disappear from the air, it's either Hollywood or the storm.
Or both.
Dang, really?
Weather manipulation is a real thing, by the way.
It is. It is.
I don't like to believe that because, you know, when in my formative years, I wanted to be like a meteorologist. Could you pitch me as a weatherman? Kind of weird, right?
Yes, I could. Because you bring a lot of rainy days to me. You see what's happening, right?
No, I can't see it.
It didn't come on?
Nah, hold on. All right, there we go. Okay, I got it. Let's run it.
Now, when we look at this, we see what's happening.
We don't.
He's having a bad day. Uh-oh! Uh-oh!
Oh, wow.
Uh-oh! He's having a bad day. What's going on behind me? Oh! And his buddies just leave him. His buddies they just leave him. They bail on him, bro. Look.
Well, what I'm trying to figure out is what did he like? The smell. Whatever he's sniffing right there, he liked it.
Nobody turns around and say, hey, get off me.
Well, there's not much he can do. That's a 1,000-pound animal.
Fight an animal. You trying to take my
but he got you from behind, no pun intended. Hey. There's not much you can do. It's almost like being like when somebody take your back and they got the hooks in you. Ain't a whole lot you can do.
Listen.
He got him. He got him dead to rights, bro. He ain't
when I feel you sniffing my behind or anything, I'm turning around to see what's going on.
Well, now here's the thing. Did he actually make contact with him when he was sniffing, or was he just sniffing? Now, their noses are much better than ours, so maybe he didn't have to get that. Maybe he didn't have to actually make physical contact to get a whiff or whatever.
Look at his buddy standing there. Look.
I mean, we all got friends like that. We all got friends like that. I'm your friend like that. I watch this happen to you. I'm like, oh, my bad, bro. I got you. Let me help you up. Laughing the entire time, hoping that someone caught this on live so it can go viral.
That is horrible, man. I mean, he just took it.
Yeah, he definitely took it. And that's a bit much. This couldn't have been me because I'm not standing in front of a cow in the middle of wherever they are. I'm just not that comfortable, my back turned to animals. I'm not even that comfortable with people standing behind me. So I'm not going to be.
Hey, like you said, what if the bull just snuck up behind him? Hey,
well, he's 1,200. He's a 1,000-pound animal. He ain't sneaking up on nothing. And them hooves he got, I'm sure them things are clacking on the pavement. He heard that.
And listen, I'm looking at the comment that Jennifer Hernandez put. I should love her because this guy thought the bull was fun. The bull thought this guy was fun size too. So just letting you know, when you start talking about this fun size stuff, he was fun size to the bull.
You gotta relax over there about the glasses inside. This is all a part
Oh,
of who I am. This is where I draw my strength from. You need to chill. We're gonna put you on timeout. But yeah,
oh, did you just put her on timeout?
nah, I ain't put her on timeout. She's great people. But yeah, I mean, look, it couldn't be me because I'm just not that vulnerable.
It
You
couldn't
gotta
be-
do more than that to get me.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, like he'd have to buy you roses or something.
Something. Get me a nice dinner or something.
Something. Well,
Tell me I'm pretty.
I darn sure don't think he'd buy you a steak.
If you know like I know,
He did steak.
I'm just
You
trying to
trying
tell
to
you.
jump on my back like that. I'm pulling somebody between me and the bull. So you're laughing behind over there in the glasses. I'm pulling you between me and the bull.
I'm
Let's
just
see how that-
saying.
Listen, let's see how that Brazilian jiu-jitsu work when he gets you in the full mount.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. I can't shrimp out. I can't elbow escape. It's gonna be rough for me. That's why I'm not there. That's why I'm not there. I'm not in the streets of wherever they were. Didn't look like America, even if it was. I'm not standing in front of a bovine. I'm good on that, bro.
Oh man. I saw that. I said, hey, that's the one I wanted to do the other day.
He'd appreciate that, right? That is terrible.
It is. But you gotta understand, ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
I'm trying to tell you.
That bull said, you like yours well done or medium rare?
Right. In that case, rare. And no preparation for that. That was coming out that was coming out just the way it was served.
And look, I didn't want to really point out the bull was ready. I mean, you can see physically he was ready when he put them paws up on his shoulder.
I'm
he's
just
ready
trying to
for
figure.
it.
Listen, I'm just if I happen to be the guy that was about to be mounted, what is it in my blood that makes him feel like this is what he wants? I'm questioning myself at this point.
I don't think it's in your blood, bro.
Or my pants, whatever it is, he liked it. I need to, yeah.
He said,
It ain't sweet over here,
he
Mr. Bull.
said, smell like a pasture.
Yeah, no, see, no, I'm good on that.
Let's go
Or it
get
smells like Elsie. Either way,
Oh,
I'm not with it.
oh.
So I got to figure it out. Oh boy, here we go. That's inappropriate.
I can't
That is
believe-
inappropriate. We listen. You can't get us kicked off our platform. This is inappropriate. We can't
But it
allow you to
makes
talk
me
like
wanna-
this. It's just
It
terrible.
explains how she gets dates, though.
I'm gonna need you to relax, bro. Stop feeding into this. What are we doing right now? Oh, not
Fun
doing it.
size, no lube.
Gots to be more careful.
Oh, good. It says, if I'm not mistaken, it says wrap up down there. Whew. Wrap up, bull. Wrap it up.
That is terrible. We gotta do better. We'll do better, y'all. We're gonna do better. This is terrible.
UFC, I think the undercard's on tonight, right now. Fight night starts at 10 p.m. On ESPN Plus. Dan Ige versus Qatar.
Man, that's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, it is. If
That's
I
gonna
can
be a
stay
good
awake,
one.
I'm gonna get that one.
I like old Qatar, man. I saw his last fight. He brings it.
Yeah.
He brings it. So I'm looking forward to that one.
And then keep in mind the beatdown tomorrow at 11 p.m. Top Rank Boxing on ESPN tomorrow at 8 p.m. These are all Eastern Standard Times. And then tune in Sunday to find out what happened that you didn't know on the Fighter Share Report again at 7 p.m. Look, hopefully we made your day better than it was. For those of you who are going through things, and sometimes it's hard to talk about, hopefully we're able to take your mind off of it a little bit. And we've enjoyed you. Hopefully you've enjoyed us. And congratulations, the shortstop. I think she's having her 7th child now. Thanks for joining us while you're going through the whole pregnancy thing. Over to you. Oh, shout out to my wife, my daughter, my mom, Reverend Wicks, happy belated birthday. Badger, happy birthday. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that pretty much sums it up. I just want to thank my partner for being the best co-host, host, / and all that. I couldn't do this show without him because he's that kind of cool guy. Shout out to everybody that's been rocking with us, man, holding us down over this journey for the past few months. Shouts out to Shortstop and everybody that tuned in this evening. We got a rainy evening here in Florida, but I'm going to enjoy it. Happy birthday to myself. 30 what? A 21st trip around the sun. And we're gonna leave it at that. Fighter Share Nation, we appreciate y'all rocking with us.
Oh, I wasn't supposed to call out the number?
We out of here. Peace.